Put your drinks up!
Alright, this is tip 2. How to clean a CPU fan. Well, we all know it, right? You have a computer, you open the case and you see a dusty fan. Or you have a computer laptop and you think why does it get hot? Or sometimes it even overheats and you think why does it overheat? Well, this is not a very dusty fan that you can say like, oh my god, it will turn off or something like that. It's a fan from a Pentium 3 computer, and like you see, it has a bit dust on it. Not that much, but at least it has a bit dust on it, you can see. Well, some people like clean their fans with a vacuum cleaner. Well, this is not the best thing to do while the fan is on it. I wouldn't suggest using a vacuum cleaner while cleaning a CPU fan, because it can damage the bearings of the fan, and that way your fan can go like, you know, out of its way, and it can then touch this circle here. See it? This circle here, right? So be careful with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a brush and we're gonna clean the fan, and then we're gonna open the fan and we're gonna clean the rest of the insides of the fan. And overall, you can do this. It's not like you don't need it, but it's recommended if you wanted to. Can use alcohol. All right, you can get a napkin or something like that. Clean it a bit, you know, and done. It will even look better. Will even look more new, you know. So let's begin. So I get this dust out. As you can see, dust goes already up. Ooh, a bit dusty there. Don't inhale that, by the way. It's not that good for your health. Don't inhale that. Get the back, you know. It will clean much more and it will give you a much better effect. As you can see, it gets even more cleaner. See? Sides. Now we got that. As you can see, this is the dust we got here. As you can see the dust here. See all these dust, these nasty dust. Also keep away if you have someone that smokes a lot next to their laptop or PC. Smoking next to a PC is not very good because the dust can get thick because of the smoking, and the dust can also get a bit yellowy and sticky, and that also reduces the airflow of the CPU fan or the video card fan. You also have video card, but in this video's purpose we use a CPU fan from an old Pentium 3. So that's also a tip. If you have someone that smokes a lot next to their PC, their fan can go very very dusty, very sticky, and sometimes it even can make sure the fan doesn't spin at all. Well, you can see it's even more dustier. You saw the fan, right? Didn't look that bad, but now it does look bad. So get your brush. This out if it annoys you like it did by mine. Did annoy me. Since this is a bit harder. This is a harder thermal paste, so it doesn't matter if you just go with a brush on it. Oh my god, it really smells bad also. It smells old. Do you know that smell of old libraries and old books? It does smell to that. does literally smell to that. And sometimes it can smell good, sometimes it don't, and this time it really didn't smell that good. Also did smell a bit burnt, so yeah, maybe this Pentium 3 had overheating issues. Also, keep in mind, if you have a brush that doesn't come good in these holes here, you should get a brush pack. Then you have all those little and bigger ones, because these brushes comes very in handy, man. Really comes. I've done this like 10 times to every PC, and it gives a very good effect. Also, it looks very good, and it makes sure every dust gets out your fan and your heatsink. So it's very handy. I would really suggest this. What I also suggest you to do, if you are a bit lazy, you have this air cans, alright? They are filled with pressed air. And you can just do it on there, put it on there, and it mostly comes right off. Comes really good off. But also a brush will be very good for that, because a pressed air can doesn't come always that good to the harder places, you know. Sometimes the air can has a bit struggle to get through your fan and your heatsink. So sometimes having a brush and doing this is way better. And even my hand got a little dust on it. Yeah, looks almost new, man. Now hold the fan with your hand. Go with your brush like this. As you see, gets cleaned, very nice. But be careful with the bearings of the fan, because you can damage it if you are bad at this. Now get to this side, go inside it a bit. Just so that you hit every spot where the dust is, just to be sure you got every place where the dust is. So, now, to make it a bit more cleaner than it used to, just get a bit of this. Get your alcohol. Right. See? That filth? That is filth there. Will look a bit better. I need to use it another time. Another time. Use it again, slip on the tongue there. And this is just to make it look a bit newer. It will look a lot better if you want to sell your PC, or if you think of, making it run better. And also, this will also help you a bit to get the fans better, the fins of the fan better cleaned, because if you leave it like this with the brush, you have a bigger chance that it will grow more filth and more dust on it easily. And this way, get it a bit cleaner. Also, I would suggest doing this like after 2 years again. And as you can see, it looks a lot better now. It looks way newer. It looks more, more black, more nicer, Well, Now you do the outside. The outside isn't that important, but it also will give that nice look, you know. Right. That. Now a bit on the heatsink. Right. Like I said, this brush here doesn't always come to the right places, so if I was you and you want to do this, I will get a brush pack which have all the brushes from big to small. I would do that. As you can see, most of the dust is out. If you zoom in here, most of the dust is out, but you have it a little bit in the fins, down the fins. And yeah, I have a big brush, so can't get there. But that's what I would do. Now let's put back the fan. Oh wait, I forgot something. It's to attach the CPU cooler to the main board, to the main motherboard. Now screw it down. That's one. That's two. That's three. And that's 4, and there you have your clean looking, and it will also run out quite cooler now, your CPU fan. And that's my tip of how to clean the CPU fan. This also works for your video card fan, alright? That's the same thing. So, we will see you next time.